These days, you'll find Sheriff Uday Delcom in his backyard with his wife and grandkids enjoying retirement. But until a few weeks ago, you would have found him here at the courthouse as the boss of Vermilion Parish. For 20 years, Delcom wore his gold and diamond badge, and he was proud of his sheriff's unit, a Lincoln Continental, symbols of the prestige and power of the sheriff's office. But as we've told you in our report on the men who've worn the star, things change. For Sheriff Delcom, that change meant a different way of handling criminals.
In '64, at least you could do a lot of things to even make one confess or something like this. We could treat him pretty rough, but now you couldn't even touch him anymore. You can't even talk to him.
Did you consider yourself a powerful man?
No, it's not that powerful. It's just that I had a lot of friends, and that's what kept me up there, is my friends.
The 69-year-old sheriff talked to us on his birthday, and he admits he's healthy enough to run again. But he says he's also smart enough to know when the votes just aren't there.
Yeah, I was ready to retire. I could see the change. People wanted a change because I just barely won that fifth term by 561 votes. And it was a young guy that ran against me, and wonderful family, and I was lucky to beat him.
And so with the death of 3 of Acadiana's hardline sheriffs and the retirement of 4 others, this page in Acadiana law enforcement history is written, but not before we hear one final word from the men who wore the star.
Well, I want them to remember me as when I left the last day in my office and told them that I loved them. And I love all of them.
People were very kind to me, and they respected me in a roundabout way, which I did too.
I'd like them to continue to wave to me and not continue to shake hands with them, and they'll know that I wasn't shaking hands with them or patting them on the back just because I wanted their vote. And it's a pleasure to walk down the street and somebody will say, I sure wish you'd have ran again, you know. But it was time to turn it over to younger people and let them carry on.
Dee Stanley, KLFY TV 10, Eyewitness News.